Right now, we have Joe Lebnan coming out at 190 pounds, fighting out of Tristar Montreal. And he is 0-0 as well. It's his first amateur mixed martial arts fight. So I'm really excited to see what Joe Lebnan has to offer.
You know, if he's coming out of Tristar, we know he's certainly training at probably one of the best MMA dojos in the country.
It's literally the most coveted in the world right now, I would say.
For sure.
Absolutely. Now coming in for the red corner, Michael Arsenault, who likes to be called the Archangel.
The Archangel.
Absolutely.
He's 26 years old. He's been training for 2 years.
Trains out of Patenaude Martial Arts, and he looks like he's excited to be here.
And earlier today, the Archangel told us that he loves competing in MMA because it's like a game of chess, but more dangerous.
And here we go. Both guys head to the center and square off. Seems to be a feeling out process here. Both guys throwing jabs. Both guys looking for their range. Throwing jabs. Both these guys are 0-0, but they're looking like more experienced fighters right now. Not rushing into things. And
for sure.
A hook just missed from Arsenault. Joe Lebnan getting the body lock and going for the takedown. Arsenault pushing him against the cage. And Lebnan going for the slam. And he ends up taking Arsenault's back right here.
Wow.
He has a body. Arsenault's
scarf hold down.
He's got a scarf hold. He's looking for a body triangle, but Arsenault doing a great job of rolling out of it. And he's landing some shots of his own. Joe Lebnan looking for that seatbelt control, trying to get that underhook on that arm to spin his opponent and take his back. Because right now, the Archangel's doing a great job of turning out of his choke, and he could end up in top position. And he does.
Referee stepping in to fix the headgear.
Fixing the headgear, giving both guys a little break.
Take advantage of that break, man. I say breathe, you know.
Some blood coming out of the nose of the Archangel, Michael Arsenault. Now he's on top position in Joe Lebnan's guard. Let's see what Joe Lebnan's guard game looks like. He's doing a good job of controlling Arsenault's posture, not letting him posture up and rain down blows. Arsenault's doing his best to posture up, but Joe Lebnan holding them down. Arsenault landing some shots now, and Joe Lebnan trying to get a higher guard.
It appears like Lebnan might be working an armbar.
Oh, you called it, but he escapes it.
Archangel's not having any of that armbar.
Archangel trying to go for superior position. Now they're both standing. They're both in the clinch. Archangel landing some uppercuts hockey style. And Lebnan landing a nice knee. Lebnan pushing his opponent against the cage, and he appears to be going for a takedown once again. However, Arsenault's trying to work a guillotine.
Want to see a slam, takedown. Right into side control by Lebnan. I think Archangel still got that guillotine.
Lebnan trying to step over and go for full mount. That guillotine's tough to finish from side control, but it can keep someone from...
Less than 10 seconds.
Lebnan steps over for full mount at the end of the round and goes back to side control. And that's the end of the first round. Now it appears Michael Arsenault wants to strike and Lebnan wants to take down. This is a style versus style match, and it's a good one.
This is really impressive. This is the second fight on an amateur MMA bout that goes past the first round. This is telling us that both these athletes, all these fighters, are not one-dimensional.
Absolutely. These guys are well trained these days. And again, we saw it all. We saw striking, we saw clinch, and we saw takedowns. We saw submission attempts. These guys who are coming in this young, they're purebreds, man.
That's it. I think Archangel has a heightened reach advantage.
He definitely has the heightened reach advantage, but Joe Lebnan's using that to go for the takedowns more. And we're ready to start the second round. And here we go. Both guys touch gloves, and they're in the center of the octagon, squared off once again. Michael Arsenault marching down his opponent, throwing some hooks. Lebnan doing a good job of blocking them. Lebnan landing some shots of his own, and a huge uppercut. And he has him against the cage now. Both guys going for throws. Arsenault landing some great body shots, while Joe Lebnan landing some great knees.
Lebnan's corners yelling for a single.
And Lebnan, he's trying to take his back, and Arsenault's defending with a front headlock. And he squares off against him, and now they're clinched once again. Both guys throwing knees to the body. Some dirty boxing in the clinch up against the cage. And this is a very grueling part of MMA. These guys are constantly working, every muscle's working at this time.
He's got that guillotine. Archangel's got that guillotine. Lebnan's going for the Uranage.
Lebnan slams him down and ends up in side control once again, where we left off at the end of round one. Now Lebnan is taking Arsenault's back and landing some shots. Michael Arsenault covering up well.
His hooks are going in. We know we're going to see a rear naked.
And he puts on the body triangle. Lebnan sinks the arm under Arsenault's chin, and he's going for that rear naked choke.
He's sinking it nice and slow.
Arsenault doing his best to fight against it.
Archangel throwing shots right behind him.
He appears to have his chin tucked nicely, so it's not so much a choke right now as it is very uncomfortable. Now they're hand fighting and throwing shots. Lebnan trying to free up Arsenault's hand so he could sink that choke, and landing some big shots on the Archangel.
Big shots indeed.
Archangel being warned for throwing an elbow. Lebnan still has Archangel's back, and he's landing some big shots, but Michael Arsenault's doing a good job of defending that rear naked choke.
Lebnan's looking to establish a rear naked choke. You know, he's just peppering him with shots right now, but he's...
That's right, and he still has that body lock on. 10 seconds left in the round. He's going to go for that choke now.
Wow. Landing some big shots there.
Oh!
Lots of blood on Archangel's nose. Wow, this is going to round three.
This is going to round three. This is a great fight. Toughness on both these guys, and the submission defense on both these guys is impressive.
Big time. Who'd you give that round to if you're judging this, Lewis? Thus far, the second round.
I would have to give it to Joe Lebnan just because he seems to remain on the back for most of the round, which establishes control. However, you can't take anything away from Michael Arsenault. Did a great job defending those chokes. Did a great job deflecting some shots. Let's see how round three goes.
If this goes to judges' decision, the judges will be basing on ring or cage control, aggressive action that's pushing the pace, submission attempts, striking aggression, wrestling takedowns, ground control, and each round is within a 10-point must system. This could possibly go to the end of this round and to the judges.
Absolutely.
No one ever wants that, of course, but...
No, but we saw two great rounds so far, and great rounds from both guys. And here we go. They touch gloves in the center. We're at it again. Arsenault with a flurry and eats some counter punches. Both guys throwing, and Lebnan going for the single. He gets the takedown and passes to side control once again.
Archangel still got that guillotine. He loves that guillotine.
He loves that guillotine. But it's working for him because I think it's keeping Lebanon from advancing his position. Archangel trying to establish guard here.
Big shot by Lebanon.
Lebanon on his back once again and hammering some big shots into the face of Archangel.
Nice control of the arm by Archangel. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Archangel
escape.
now ends up on
North,
top
south.
with a beautiful reversal.
He's in side control. He's landing elbows right on the corner. I think he might be working the Kimura. He might be attempting an armbar. Kimura.
Good scramble by Lebanon, though, to get out of it, and he appears to be taking Archangel's back once again.
Scarf hold down. But Lebanon's got his hooks in. He's got the guard.
Now Archangel's trying to land some elbows to the body of Lebanon and some punches to the face of Lebanon. And he turns into him, but Lebanon a good job of taking the back again. Both these guys have good scrambles. And we're witnessing another one right here. It appears ARSENAULT is going for a leg. And now they're standing again, kind of clinched with Lebanon going for the single. Lebanon pushing ARSENAULT against the cage. He wants the fight on the ground, obviously.
As you mentioned earlier, this is a very tough position. As your body's being pushed against the cage, you're fighting all the body weight, all the pressure. You know, you're breathing for oxygen. You're under a lot of stress.
Absolutely.
I think he might be getting this guillotine. He's got it.
Michael ARSENAULT going for a standing guillotine, but Lebanon's out. Both guys throwing flurries.
Archangel's bringing it.
Both guys are bringing it. This is a great fight, throwing knees from the clinch.
There's blood on the dance floor.
ARSENAULT appears to be going for a throw. Joe Lebanon going down for that takedown again, though. And he's going for the slam. And he kind of gets it, but ARSENAULT's seated with his back against the cage. Both guys exhausted, but not giving up at all. These guys got heart, man. They got fire.
They sure do. Less than 10 seconds left in this bout.
Lebanon going for the slam, and he gets it. Big slam at the end of the round. That's got to put an exclamation point on it. Great fight by both these guys. I wouldn't want to be a judge in this fight.
Me neither. But I got to tell you, like you just said there, that last slam, he's showing ring control or cage control in this case, you know, showing that he's in control of his opponent, you know, and great way to end. Great way to end.
And as the second fight of the evening, once again, we saw a bit of everything. We saw great scrambles, reversals, submission attempts, great striking, great clinch, and great throws. These guys got it all, baby.
They sure do here at Heroes Combat League, Ottawa's only amateur MMA event. This is the first card of the year.
New Year's beats, as they say. Great show of respect by both guys, hugging it out. These guys are athletes first and foremost, let's not forget. The ring announcers coming to the cage for the official decision.
What a tough fight to judge, eh?
What a tough fight to judge. Again, you had submission attempts, reversals, control, reverse of control. It was good. Let's go for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have come to a decision in this contest. First judge scores the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Joe Lebanon!
Joe Lebanon gets the unanimous decision. And I think you're right. The takedowns and slams establish control. Great fight by both guys. Both guys showed great skill.
excellent fight by both competitors for sure. Archangel showcased his striking ability, his scarf holder, his ground game, all aspects of the game.
All aspects of the game.
What a great way to start, his amateur career.
Absolutely.
Plenty of fans here for Archangel. He's a local fighter.
And
lots of support in the crowd.
And Joe Lebnan, wow. Great takedowns, great striking.
Straight out of Tristar, right?
He's out of Tristar.